So, another troll. Keep the trolling going, boys. Um, but this is kind of like roughly by memory because it was a phone call. And I just didn't have. It's cold. Ow! It's cold in here. So it's roughly by memory, but I wrote some stuff down. But so I met this woman maybe a week ago, and I could tell right away that English was not her primary language. Was that, that's fine, but at least be honest about it. And she wasn't, because I asked her. I'm a blatant person. Like, I'm blunt. I'll just straight up say it as it is. I don't give a fuck. But anyway, so I got her phone number and I called her and we were talking, and she was like, "Yeah, I want to come down and stay with you for the weekend." And at first I was like, "All right, yeah, cool." Cuz she's pretty hot. I'm a red-blooded man. So, straight man. So I was like, "All right, yeah, I guess, yeah, you can come stay." But then a good friend of mine, Cassie, she was like, "Hey, dude, I don't know about that." And she got me thinking, and I was like, "You know what? You're right. There's something suspicious going on here." Because it's like, you don't even want to go out on a date? I'm not just like a fuck boy. But anyways, so I called her, and she was like, yeah, I could definitely tell she had like a, I don't know, Spanish accent or something like that, and her English was not very good. And but either way, I trolled her and canceled. But she was like, "Oh my god." I can't do the accent. But she was like, "Oh my god, I can't wait to see you this weekend," and blah, blah, blah. And I was just like, yeah, yeah, okay. She was like, "You're so beautiful. I love your blue eyes." And like all this other shit. I was just like, yeah, okay. And, but I was like, yeah, but, I have bad news. I can't see you this weekend because I was swimming and I got hurt really bad. And she was like, "Oh my god, how?" I was like, "Well, the lake that I live on, there are alligators." And it was really hard for me to not laugh when I said this. But Cassie, she came up with this one. But I was swimming. I told her I was swimming and I got injured very badly because an alligator hit me with their fart pedo. And she was like, oh my God, really? There are alligators here? And I was like, yes, unfortunately, yeah. Yep, there are alligators here. She was like, oh my God. If I come over, I'm never going to swim in your lake. I was like, I wouldn't blame you. I'm just a very brave man. She was like, I know you are. Which, by the way, there are no alligators here, obviously. But then I told her, I was like, I narrowly escaped with my life. And then I told her that when I got out of the lake, and Cassie made this up too. Hi, Cassie. I told her that I was injured and I got swept up in a fartnado. She was like, what is that? I was like, you don't want to know. You don't want to know. She was like, oh my God, I didn't know it was so dangerous down there. Because she lives up north. Like, quite a ways away. And, I was like, yeah, it's pretty wild down here. And, oh, it's hot in here. And so, you know, she's like, so you don't think that we can hang out? And I was like, no, I don't think so. That fart pedo really messed me up, and then the fartnado really got me. And plus, my town that I live in right now, there's a shortage of diapers. She was like, oh my God. I was like, yeah, it's terrible. I feel so sorry for those people that have kids. You know, and my sister's kid, he stays with me, and he, there's no diapers. But anyways, it's like turmoil here. And she was like, oh my God, really? I was like, yeah. I went to the store the other day to try to get some diapers. And it was a diaper rush. Everybody was trying to get diapers, and I got elbowed in the face. And I was already injured from the alligator fartnado, or fart pedo, and the fartnado. And I just fell down, and I wasn't able to get any diapers. She was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I was like, it's okay, it's not your fault. But I don't want you to be here while he's running around shitting and pissing all over my house. And so I got out of that one, because she was like, we hadn't even met yet, and she's like talking about wanting to marry me and shit. And I'm like, what the fuck? We haven't even met yet. We haven't even gone on a fucking date. So I trolled her. we'll see. Next time I'm going to try to get it recorded. Although I don't know if that's legal. But I don't really care. So, but yeah, she started saying some shit to me in Spanish. So there you go, dead giveaway. And then she hung up on me. I was like, okay. I'm gonna go watch some YouTube. Anyways, good night, guys. Guys, gals, everyone else, everything else.